Well, here we are at BACTON Fete, BACTON in Suffolk. And it's an old Austin, it's a big Austin. A motor engineer. We could use him on some of our cars. It's Mark 10. Oh, I've seen this before. It's a lovely car. This beautiful. You certainly don't see many of these about now. Gorgeous Rolls Royce. Triumph.
Already underway. That's the dog show on the left-hand side as you look at.
This is a smart little Morris Minor. That's just lovely. It's a redneck Suffolk style.
And if you're feeling a bit warm in the sun, a good opportunity to come into the shade and the BACTON Community Workshop, which I've just spotted directly behind my commentary position here and on the right-hand side of the main arena. Well worth coming along and looking at the models which are on display in this gazebo. Two gazebos put together. The green gazebos directly behind my commentary position and just past where you can get your refreshments from the first BACTON Scouts. That's the hot dogs, beef burgers, etc. The Lion's Den and of course the feed. I've just spotted the favourite at the first BACTON Scouts. They do bacon rolls. So if you're looking for a nice light lunch, a bacon roll might be a suitable alternative to the hot dogs and beef burgers.
I can see why you Yeah. So, I mean, I sold the other one.
Well, the American army has arrived. Another Morse miner with a sun visor. This time it's a traveller. Yep. Oh, and now we've got another Morse miner with a sun visor. That's a pickup and a traveller and a van. It's odd, isn't it? So here's a car you don't see many of now. Hillman. Used to be loads of these on the road. It's lovely. A few motorbikes now. Good old British Triumph. It's one of the days when we made things. And then the Japanese took over. Old farming implements here. Tractor starting up there. back to a traffic jam. Oh, making a milk delivery. Right, well the cars are going around, so we can have a look at that now.
Fete in 86. I've had it 14 years. Had damage when it came back to the States, which was redone. Changed the car. But since I've had it rebuilt, just about everything, including retrimming the interior, it was current condition.
And its current condition is very impressive, sir. And was that a very expensive operation? You don't have to put a figure on it.
Well, it's as expensive as you want to make it. If you could do the work yourself, then it comes at a reasonable cost. Parts are still available from Brindles to parts, etc. So it's not too but current value around about 27,000. With the mic.
Tell us a little bit about this thing, sir.
The 1934 Morris Minor Sport. That was restored in 1980. That's a 4-speed box. And that ended up in a bed company in
All right. When you say sport, that's an interesting concept, really, by comparison what you were following.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So what sort of top speed has this got then?
About 40.
I own vehicles like that. Thank you ever so much for bringing it, sir.
No, we want to be fair and we understand some of the vehicles are overheating, so we're going to have to take you through it even faster. So if we can bring you in nice and quick. Just a quick resume of your car.
It's a 1983 230E, so an original car, low mileage and an everyday user really.
Well, very well. We'll come and have a few words with you in a little while, and I'm understanding one or two of them are burning up at the back, so I'm bringing you forward just a little bit quicker than we were doing. Yes. And you'd like to tell me about your Morris 1000?
Yeah, Morris Minor 1961 convertible that has a 5-speed gearbox and servo-assisted brakes.
And looks as if you can get a lovely ride in this with the open top.
Absolutely, used every day it is.
Aren't you lucky at this time of the year? Well done, thanks very much indeed. We're going to bring them in because one or two, as I said, are overheating a little bit at the back. So I'll try and get another chat with one or two later on. Oh, I see, I've got a left-hand drive here, one of these American buddies. And I haven't got a clue, so you're going to tell me all about it.
It's a 1958 Chevrolet 4-door.
And it's a beautiful car. Did you do the renovations?
No, I've sourced a lot of the chrome because there was a lot of parts missing on it. It's still an ongoing project, about 90% complete now.
So you've been keeping it in this excellent condition?
Yeah.
Thanks for being at Bacton this afternoon. I'll see if Cliff's back on the air or not. No? Cliff's not back on the air, so I'll carry on, rewardless.
With this 1966 MG Midget, yes? How long have you had it, sir?
About 6 years, just back from the restoration 1 week ago, so she'll never look as good as she does today.
And she does look very good, sir. Thank you very much for bringing her. And another Morris, and this one is what sort of date?
A Morris 8, 1935, and it's appeared in The Moving Finger, Agatha Christie film. And yeah, we've had it since 1977, it's been in the family. It's just been recommissioned or put back on the road after 7 years. It's been off the road 7 years.
But you don't really mean off-roading, do you, when you say that?
No, it's been at the garage and we just got it out about 2 weeks ago. So it's fluttering a little bit, but it's still going.
Very nice, sir. Thank you for coming.
And we've got a pickup truck here, always give me some information here. A Morris 1000, 800 weight pickup, registered in 1968, used by a farmer from New, and was purchased as a runabout present owner in 1977. Looks like you've done a few thousand miles with it since. Yeah, 15,000 miles since you had it. But isn't it in lovely condition? As I say, we're being a little bit unkind. Can you go round and form a second line? Well done.
Coming next is a 1934 Austin 7. The owner hasn't had it since 1934. He's had it a couple of years. Did you do much work on it, sir?
Not me, it's had quite a bit done to it, but I'm not a mechanic.
But you enjoy driving it?
I do, yes, yeah.
Thank you very much for coming along. There's another Morris Minor following, and this is the van version. Oh, thank you very much. It's a 1961, and it's done 190,000 miles on the same engine, so that's impressive. And have you had it long?
Yes, all its life. All its life.
So you've had it since new?
Perhaps three months old when I bought it.
Well, you've done very well in looking after it, sir. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for coming. John's is backed off, so I've got an Austin 6, I believe, and it's 1935 Austin 16, and turned by Keith Peckham. This has got a 2,300cc 16 horsepower engine, 6-cylinder, quite a big engine for its era. When it was new, you could have bought this car for £318. What a my bid, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming, sir.
I'm just being a bit crafty here, you see, because my friend is coming up with his newest acquisition, another Rolls Royce. It's good to see you here. He's giving me a little bit of information on it. We'll come a little bit further, shall we? This car was originally sold by man Egerton. Oh, hello. Hello, I'm picking it up as well. Egerton of Ipswich, a local buyer, hence its local number plate. Okay, you can hold on here, thank you. Present owners in September last year, so they got it from a disposal sale, so you can see what sort of thing, if you're interested in cars, you can pick up. Thanks very much indeed. Quite a beautiful Rolls Royce, second one that we've had in this afternoon.
It's followed by another Morris Minor, but this one is the traveller version, commonly referred to as the Woody. This particular one from 1966, originally was bought in Cyprus and owned by a Greek Cypriot, but it's found its way back into this country, to its homeland as it were, and they first came to BACTON, come to the BACTON show this year, and they use the car locally, but only during the summer months. And you...
She's tucked away in a shed during the winter.
I wish I could be tucked away in a shed during the winter. Thank you very much for coming. Oh, Anne's gone all nervous on me and handed me a piece of paper. Right, this is a Dodge weapons carrier 4x4, manufactured in 1944. It's shown here in the livery of the 385th Bomber Group. They were stationed at Great Ashfield in Suffolk during the war, and it's been named Lulu Bell after one of the B-17 flying fortresses in that group, and Anne, aptly named Battle, has brought it with her. Thank you very much, Anne. Tell us a little bit about your Willis then, sir.
Well, we've had it nearly 30 years now, and we found it abandoned on a farm, broken in half, front to back. It took us about 6 or 7 years to put it all back together again. And we've been rallying it now for the last nearly 4 years. Put it all together, it's got through its MOT first time.
Well, obviously your welding was well up to scratch, sir. Thank you very much for coming. And do you want to say a few words about yours, sir?
I've had it since 1975, and a man come round with 3 jeeps, and he said, how much money you got in your pocket? I said, well, I might have £90. He said, well, that'll do. Take it away. That's it. I've had it ever since.
And I do know that you drive it quite a lot, actually.
You go out weekends if possible, you know, but of course petrol is quite costly, and it only does about 15 to the gallon, so, you know, I have to save the pennies.
Thank you for coming then, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Cliff. And I have a Hotchkiss M201 built by the Hotchkiss company in France for the French Army. Almost the same as the Willys MB. Most parts are interchangeable, which makes it handy for the owners, which I know I've got an owner in front of me. In fact, I think 1 or 2 of them belong to you, sir. So it's good that you're here once again with this Hotchkiss. It was released from the French Army in the late 1990s and restored by a man who's sitting in the car along with others a few years ago. Well done. Oh, and they've got the dog in the car as well. Well done. So thank you, Mr. Noy. And we've got some tractors coming in with us. I saw 1 or 2 more cars down there, but they're obviously not coming.
There's about half a dozen tractors have joined us. Tell us a little bit about yours, sir.
I'm afraid I haven't done any homework. I'm driving this for a friend. However, this is the tractor that was on the cover of last week's Parish Mag. It belongs to Peter King.
Right, so if you've received the Parish magazine last week, you've already seen this, and thank you for bringing it. Just behind that is a green Fordson. Tell us something about your Fordson, sir.
That was restored about 2 years ago, and that used to farm on a little farm in Bacton, from Mr. Garrett.
Thank you very much for coming along. Good to see you.
I was just going to say, Cliff, that the ladies obviously enjoy riding on the tractors.
I must get a tractor. Right, a little grey Furby. Tell us something, sir.
Made in 1948 and was purchased off a small holding in Battersea. Just recently undergone restoration. Went on the Mid-Suffolk road run the other week. Luckily it made it around, and the box on the back was purchased from Paul Rackham's sale. That's also had a fresh coat of paint. So.
Thank you very much for coming along.
I doubt whether they've had these wheels on the whole time. The tyres look remarkably new, don't they? And here's one coming up to me, if I can read it nice and quickly. A Fordson Dexter tractor, first registered in February 1961. Registered to the Bacton United Football Club. So there we are on the 4th of September 1997. And it served them well and truly until 2013, giving 16 years of grass cutting service. So there we are. Further details, of course, of all these vehicles when they go back to their little position. Thanks very much indeed. And we have another Ferguson here. Red one. Looks as if you can give me a... Not meant to be red. Right, here we go then. What about it?
It's meant to be a grey gold, which we just found out. It's Ferguson 35, 1956.
So that's more correct colour, is it, than this?
No, all the red is meant to be grey, all the grey is meant to be gold.
Oh, there you are. Isn't it typical? We've got to change the red to grey and the grey to gold. So thanks for bringing her in. And finally, a lovely young lady, Cliff. First young lady we've had driving a tractor, I believe, in this afternoon. Am I getting the? Am I getting the pleasure? Even got the bow on the front, look, a pink bow. And how much can you tell us about this model?
Not a lot. It belongs to my dad.
Good old dad. You obviously enjoy driving it.
Yeah, to raise a lot of money for charity on it. Okay.
I was just going to say, is it a working tractor still, or does it just go to shows?
It goes to shows, yeah.
You're enjoying it this afternoon. And if anyone else wants further details, Dad around? Dad will tell you all about it. Well done. Thanks very much indeed. Well, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. I think they all deserve a nice round of applause. Come on, let's give them a... Thank you very much indeed. And there's some more on display that didn't actually come into the arena. Right, we're going to ask them to go round one more time when you're ready, and then go off home, back to your stands, and they'll be here throughout the afternoon for you to have a look. What do you make of that lot then, Cliff?
Well, I think it's a very creditable display, isn't it? One of the things that always strikes me about these classic vehicles when we see them being displayed like this is how much care and attention the owners have given to them. They're all incredibly well looked after and very much loved.
Well, there you are, and as Cliff said, if you want to know more about any of these particular vehicles, they will be on display back down. So if you could just watch your backs as they come out from the arena once again. Thank you very much indeed, all the classic car and vintage car drivers, and thank you also for all the excellent work which has obviously been put in to restoring them to the condition which you see this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, which is rather nice. That's right. I'm bringing them this way, try and make certain we don't get any accidents. Is it? Well done. They're doing very well. Mr. Wilson there giving me the royal wave as he went past, so that's rather good.